Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the play-by-play, the final game between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. How's everybody doing on this Thursday evening? Shout out to the folks in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. Make sure you all go vote in the poll too. Let me know in the poll who's going to get the first hit. Who are you all thinking? We got Desiree in the building, John in the building. Yo, Pasty, what up, man? Are the babies asleep or something? You got a little bit of time to jump on because the babies are asleep. What's up, dude? How's it going? But shout out to you, man. How are things? But we got my man Ace in the building. Chia. Shout out to my man Ace. Bro, what is this lineup? I mean, it's a different kind of lineup. Let's see what the Yankees do tonight. Let's see if they could sweep. At least they got the series win. What's up, Daniel Berry? What's going on? Good to see you as always. What is up? What is up? How we all feeling though, folks? We getting the sweep tonight or what? How we all feeling about this? How we feeling about the sweep? How we feeling about this sweep? Is it happening? Is it happening? Is it going to happen? Is it a punt lineup? How are we feeling? What's going on? Everybody having a relaxing night? What's up, DM? How's it going? What is going on? How are we doing? Shout out to the chat. Hey, Susan's in the building. Brooklyn's in the house. What's up there, Brooklyn? Susan's in the building. How you doing? What's up? What's up? But let's see how the Yankees do tonight. I know a lot of folks are not fans of this lineup. I understand. I get it. But let's see what they do against Seth Lugo, right? But the Yankees have at least they got the series win. You know, it's like I said during the pregame, at least they got the series win. They go for the sweep. But they got that big Boston series coming up this weekend at Fenway. It's going to be it's all going to be lefties for the Yankees pitchers. Man, y'all think they held me hostage? I'm making bottles about to feed. Yeah, they do hold you hostage there, Pasty. They own you, dude. I answered the pregame sweep question before you told us the lineup. I have faith, though. Yeah, for sure. Do I? He's not in the lineup, dude. Unless if they bring him in as a pinch hitter, but he's not in the lineup there, DM. So, one thing about tonight's game, though, the reason why I feel a little bit, I know some folks may not feel optimistic about Will Warren tonight, but the reason why I feel good about him tonight is because you have J.C. Escara catching for him. And usually Warren pitches well when Escara is catching, right? There's that good chemistry between the two, and that pitcher-catcher chemistry is really important. So I think whenever Will Warren is pitching, you got to have J.C. Escara in the lineup. Bottom line, point blank, period. I think that needs to happen every time. You know what I mean? So Escara needs to get playing time, and if he is going to get playing time, he should be catching for Warren. That's just what I think. I know last week. When Carlos Rodon was pitching, it was this past Sunday, right? If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure wasn't Wells catching wasn't Escara catching for Rodon, and wasn't Wells catching for Warren last Friday in that Boston series? I just think that they shouldn't break up the chemistry between a pitcher and a catcher. Hopefully Reyes pitches. Yeah, we're all hoping for that, Pasty. Yeah, Wells has been locked in as of late, no doubt. He's been locked in. So, we'll see. We'll see how. We'll see how he does in this Red Sox series. We know he's going to play, but there just needs to be more of that consistency. But Wells has been looking a lot better as of late, no doubt. I mean, that Saturday night game against the Red Sox, he looked really good. Let's see what he does, in this upcoming series against Boston. He's looked good in the Royal Series too. Oh, my man, Cold Italian Pizza. How you doing? How you doing? What's up, Cold Italian? How you doing? What's up, man? We got Petruzzi in the building. What's up, Petruzzi? What's up, Ronnie? How's it going? How you feeling? Yassine, what's going on, man? Punt game and lineup. Listen, it's like I said in the pregame, dude. When people say it's a punt lineup, and whatever, you can have your takes on it. All right, like everybody can have their opinions. What it means to me is like you're saying folks are saying that Boone is trying to is just feeling like you know what, tonight I feel like losing this game. Like, what's the point? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like why would Boone want to go out there and want to lose a game? Like, what manager goes out and says, "I feel like losing today"? Just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But again, what do I know? But everybody's entitled to their own opinion when it comes to punt lineups. This isn't like the first time in history where a manager puts out a lineup where you're seeing players that rarely play. I mean, Boone's not like it's not like Boone's like the only manager to have ever done this. What's up, Ray? What's going on, dude? So what's going on? What's up? What's up? I appreciate you all coming in. Once again, make sure you all hit the like, hit that subscribe if you're new. Keep spreading the word. So. Yeah, we said we punted the last time Pablo was in, and we thought, well, I mean, guys got to rest. They're going to play. I mean, this is Judge's first day off all season, right? So it's not like Judge sits often. This is Judge's first game of the season where he's having a day off. Right. So, the Yankees are, 41-25. They played 66 games. So he's played 65 games without a day off. I think he deserves a day off. I mean, I don't think it's that big of a problem. So Pablo's 32. I didn't know Pablo was 32. I actually never even thought about his age, dude. Honestly, I didn't know Pablo was 32 years old. Yassine, that's a question. That's a question for the Yankees organization. I don't know the answer to that. I wouldn't mind seeing Alan Winans. That would be cool. Jesus Rodriguez, I know he's been killing it down there in the minors. I know his numbers have been looking good. But we gotta remember though, playing in the minors and playing in the majors is totally different. It's totally different, right? We saw Vivas get called up. I'm not crapping on Vivas, but was he hitting at the major league level like he was at the minor league level? No, he wasn't. But I'm not going to crap on him for it because again, he needs that experience. So that's you can't expect these guys to come up to the major league level and just absolutely destroy the ball, right? You got to give these guys time. You got to give them time to adjust. It's just again, let's be realistic with the expectations. I'd rather those guys just develop, man, and bring them up when they're totally ready. Snell says he's just here to see who'll grab the number one spot from you in the polls. Oh man, well, y'all better be ready. Snell's coming after that number one spot because right now, Desiree's leading. DM is at 2. Susan's at 3, but we know how that could change real quick. But the game should start here in just a minute. I'll get the game cast up. Looks like we got Seth Lugo warming up on the mound. Looks like a nice day in Kansas City. New York Yankees lineup, folks. Trent Grisham, Ben Rice, Paul Goldschmidt, Cody Bellinger, Jason Dominguez, Anthony Volpe, J.C. Escada, Pablo Reyes, Oswald Peraza. Will Warren getting his first career start versus the Royals. Jazz is available off the bench if needed. Seth Lugo right now 3-5 with a 3.46 ERA and 11 starts. He's got 50 strikeouts and 19 walks, giving up 12 homers. Opponents are hitting .239 against him. Pitched 65 innings so far this season, folks. He has thrown his warm-up pitches. The game will start here soon. So let's see how the Yankees bats do against Seth Lugo. Royals defense, you got Nick Lofton, Kyle Isbell, Jack Caglione in the outfield. In the infield, you got Michael Garcia as they go to the game here as the game begins as Trent Grisham takes strike one. Grisham batting .242 with 13 homers, 28 ribbies, .822 OPS. Lugo sets on the 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2 now. So quick 0-2 count to Trent Grisham as Grisham calls time. All right, Grisham is stepping back into the batter's box. Looks like he is ready to go as Seth Lugo sets on the 0-2, and the pitch is low for ball one. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes to Trent Grisham. Lugo sets on the 1-2, and the pitch as Grisham fouls that one off, still staying alive. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes to Trent Grisham. Let's see if the Yankees get the sweep. Make sure you guys go vote in the poll. And the 1-2 pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So started off on a quick 0-2 count. It's a 2-2 count. So let's see what happens here on the 2-2 count as Grisham Lugo sets on the 2-2, and the pitch is swing and a miss, and Grisham strikes out on a curveball. So first strikeout for Lugo, and that'll bring up the designated hitter Ben Rice to the plate. So 1 away here in the top of the first. What's up, Ronald? What is going on? What's up? What's up? I see you. All right, we got Ben Rice at the plate. Lugo sets. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to Ben Rice. Rice is batting .239 with 12 homers, 26 ribbies, OPS of .810 as Lugo sets on the 0-1. Pitches inside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ben Rice. Alfonso Marquez is your home plate umpire. They say he is hitter friendly. Fewer inside strikes, fewer high strikes. 27th season as an umpire in Major League Baseball as Ben Rice takes ball 2. It is 2-1 now to Ben Rice. Lugo sets on the 2-1. The pitch. He fouls that one off. Count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's see if Lugo gets his second strikeout of the game. Let's see if Rice can get the first hit of the game for the Yankees. Lugo sets on the 2-2. The pitch is. And Rice hits that ball into right field, but it is foul. Gave it a ride, but foul ball. So still 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ben Rice. 78 degrees in Kansas City. Feels like 81. Probably still humid out there. As Lugo sets here against Rice. And the 2-2. As Rice hits that ball to center field, running back, looking up. And that catch is made by Isbell. Rice gave that one a ride. But Isbell was right there to make the play. That is 2 outs now here in the top of the first as Goldschmidt is coming to the plate. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt to the plate. Let's see if he could keep this inning alive. as Lugo sets against Goldschmidt. First pitch, swing and a miss on that slider. Goldschmidt so far batting .312 with 7 homers, 31 ribbies, OPS of 824. It is 0-1 to Goldschmidt as Lugo sets on the 0-1. The pitch is swing and a miss. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes here to Goldschmidt. Lugo sets on the 0-2. Ball pitches low for 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Lugo not giving the Yankee batters any time to make any of their adjustments or the 1-2. And there's a grounder hit to Bobby Witt Jr. as he throws over to first for out number 3. And Yankees go down 1-2-3. Bottom of the first coming up as Will Warren will make his way to the mound. So due up will be Jonathan India, Bobby Witt Jr., Michael Garcia. So let's see what Will Warren does in his first career start against the Kansas City Royals. How are we feeling? Snell throwing in the towel. Yeah, well, too bad, Snell. What MLB player do I want to see compete in a WWE ring or a UFC ring? Jazz would be cool. I think Jazz would be a crafty fighter, dude. I think Jazz would be crafty. Who else? Wells would be pretty cool to watch, I think. Austin Wells. All right, we're not back to the lineup yet. Luke Voigt would be cool. I mean, I could easily say Aaron Judge or Giancarlo Stanton, but I don't know. Big guys, man. They would be in the heavyweight division for sure. All right, bottom of the first here, folks. Royals lineup is Jonathan India, Bobby Witt Jr., Michael Garcia, Vinny Pasquantino, Salvador Perez, Jack Caglione, Nick Lofton, Freddie Fermin, Kyle Isbell. Seth Lugo has a 5-3 record against the Yankees here, folks. So he's done pretty well against the Yankees. Here we have Will Warren, 13 starts, 4-3 record, 5.34 ERA, 57 1/3 inning pitched. 6 homers, has given up 6 homers, 28 walks, 75 strikeouts. Batters are hitting .240 against him. So let's see what Will Warren does here in his first career start against the Kansas City Royals as Warren sets here on the first pitch against India. And India takes strike 1, 0-1 to Jonathan India. He's batting .252 with 3 homers, 18 ribbies, an OPS of 679. As Warren sets on the 0-1. Pitches outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jonathan India. As Warren sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch. That is in there for a strike on a 94-mile-per-hour sinker. Count now is 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes as Warren sets here on the 1-2 and the pitch. Outside, way outside. Count is even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Warren sets here against India. And the 2-2. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to India. It's a full count. So let's see if India could lead things off here for the Royals. Could get on base. Let's see if Warren could get his first strikeout. As Warren sets on the 3-2 and the payoff. There's a grounder. Hit to Peraza as he throws over to first, and he gets India out for out number 1. Nice little scoop there by Paul Goldschmidt. Yankees defense, we got Dominguez, Grisham, Bellinger in the outfield. Infield, you have Peraza, Volpe, Reyes, Goldschmidt. Escar is at the dish. Ben Rice is the designated hitter. Will Warren on the mound. So we have one away here in the bottom of the first. That'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr. as Warren sets here against Bobby Witt Jr. The first pitch, strike 1. It is 0-1 to Bobby Witt Jr. As Warren steps back on the mound, sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. That is in there for a strike. Fastball, 95 miles per hour, 0-2. Bobby Witt Jr. batting .287 with 8 homers, 37 ribbies, OPS of 828. As Warren sets on the 0-2. And the pitch. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Warren sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. Did he go? Yes, he did. First base umpire said he went around. First strikeout for Will Warren right here in the bottom of the first. Nice. That was a beautiful pitch by Warren. And that'll bring up Michael Garcia. Yep, clearly, Bobby Witt Jr. couldn't hold up on that sweeper. And we have 2 away. Let's see what Garcia does as he takes strike 1. Garcia so far batting .307, 7 homers, 31 ribbies, OPS of 849. As Warren sets here on the 0-1 and the pitch. And there's a grounder. Hit to Reyes, throws over to first for out number 3. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're going to the top of the second. So good first inning there for Will Warren. What up, TC? Yeah, well, let's just be happy that we have a first baseman that can get those throws, because our other options that we've had in the past just not as great. But that's why the Yankees got a man like Paul Goldschmidt. But yes, I do understand your concern. I get it. We are in a commercial break, folks. Once again, make sure you all hit the like, hit that subscribe, share this channel out. I got 16 votes, and all the players are tied up at 25%. So I'm looking at the top fans too. Desiree's still at number 1. Sunil at 2. We got DM at 3. Yeah, Goldie's great, man. I love Goldschmidt, dude. What up, Welkin? How's it going, dude? But the game should resume here shortly. It's still a 0-0 game. Top of the second is coming up. So let's see what the Yankees bats can do against Lugo. When we get back, Cody, Bellinger will lead things off. It'll be the 4, 5, 6 batters. So Bellinger, Dominguez, Volpe. But how's everybody doing? How are we all doing? TC asking Susan, what does Volpe do today? See, Susan's the number 1 Volpe basher of the chat. Yassine, I hope one day that happens, man. I really do. That would be pretty awesome to have Aaron Judge. But before Aaron Judge, though, I want to have Bernie Williams on the chat, dude. That's what I want. All right, we are back to the game. And first pitch to Cody Bellinger is strike 1. It is 0-1 to Cody Bellinger. Bellinger batting .260 with 9 homers, 36 ribbies, OPS of 786. His numbers are looking a lot better. Lugo sets on the 0-1, and Bellinger fouls that one off. Quick 0-2 count here to Cody Bellinger. I would definitely fanboy for sure, man. I would definitely be a fanboy for that one. 0-2 as Bellinger fouls that one off. It is no balls, 2 strikes still to Cody Bellinger. As Bellinger is set to go, Lugo's set to go as he sets here on the 0-2 and the pitch. And it's a grounder. Hit back to Lugo. He throws over to first as Bellinger grounds out. Out number 1 for the Yankees. Now we got the Martian, Jason Dominguez, coming to the plate. All right, let's see what Dominguez does here against Seth Lugo. First pitch, ball 1, 1-0. Dominguez so far batting .246 with 6 homers, 25 ribbies, and OPS of .742 as Lugo sets on the 1-0. And the pitch is fouled. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Martian. It is a 1-1 count to Jason Dominguez. Lugo sets on the 1-1. The pitch is low for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Dominguez. Top of the second right now, 1 away, 0-0 game still as Lugo sets on the 2-1. And the pitch as Dominguez fouls that back. It is 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count is even for Dominguez. As Lugo sets, and the 2-2 just misses. Full count now to the Martian. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to Dominguez. As Lugo sets here on the 3-2. And the payoff. Swing and a miss as Dominguez strikes out. So 2 outs now here in the top of the second. And that'll bring up, you guessed it, Anthony Volpe. Let's see the Volpe comments. Can't wait to read them after the inning's over. Oh, the Volpe comments. Some of you love them. Some of you hate them. Some of you are indifferent. As Lugo sets on the first pitch against Volpe, he takes strike 1. It is 0-1 to Anthony Volpe, who's batting .248 with 8 homers, 38 ribbies. OPS sitting at 70-76 right now. Lugo sets on the 0-1 and the pitch. Oh, that is called a strike. 0-2. Lugo sets here on the 0-2 and the pitch. And it's a grounder hit to Bobby Witt Jr., who throws over to first. And it's another 1-2-3 inning for the New York Yankees. We're going to the bottom of the second. So still a 0-0 game. No hits, no runs, no errors, folks. Yeah, Volpe can hit into a double play, so that's good. Ronnie says, told you. TC, Volpe can't hit at all. Oh, my God. But bottom of the second will be coming up here. How's the weather in your area? What's the weather like in your area, folks? Is it hot? Is it cool? Is it cold? What's the weather like in your area? Let's see what is the weather like here? Rodney says freezing. Yeah, it was a high of 91 here today. Okay. And we're looking at 90s over the weekend. Woo, it's going to be a hot one. We're talking going back down to the 80s, then back up to the 90s. Woo, summer's here. Lower 80s and sunny in Dallas, Fort Worth. Okay. Hot in New York around the 90s there, Susan. Game should start here momentarily. Yeah, it's definitely starting to get hot here, so make sure you all stay hydrated. What's up, Brad? He says a heat wave, 10 degrees. Just finished thunderstorms. Dang. It was like all these clouds, and then like it got sunny again. I thought we were going to get some rain, but we didn't. It's crazy, I tell you. All right. I got you. There's Susan. But Will Warren's back on the mound. And Vinny Pasquantino will lead things off here for the Kansas City Royals as Escada is making his way back to the dish. So Pasquantino, Salvador Perez, Jack Caglione due up here in the bottom of the second. As Warren sets here against Pasquantino. Pitches high for ball one, 1-0 to Pasquantino. He's hitting 280 with 10 homers, 38 ribbies, OPS of 764. As Warren sets here on the 1-0 and the pitch. That is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Pasquantino. As Warren sets here on the 1-1 and the pitch. That is hit to right field as Pasquantino leads things off here in the bottom of the second with a single. Royals get their first hit of the game. So they have their man on first base, and that'll bring up Salvador Perez to the plate. Yeah, hard hit ball straight to right field. We got the Sasquatch walking. I don't get this, but okay. Pasquantino takes his lead at first, and here we have Salvador Perez, who takes strike one. 0-1 to Salvador Perez. He's batting .233 with 6 homers, 33 ribbies, OPS of 637. As Warren sets here on the 0-1 and the pitch. Did he go? First base umpire said he did not. It is 1 ball, 1 strike now to Perez. As Warren steps back on the mound, waiting for the signal from Escada. Sets here on the 1-1 and the pitch. And there's a hit for Salvador Perez. So back-to-back singles here in the bottom of the second. So first by Pasquantino, and next was Perez. So yeah, Royals bats making a little noise here. That'll bring up Jack Caglione. So Kansas City Royals making a little bit of noise here, folks. So still nobody out. And Caglione batting .242, no homers, 2 ribbies, 545 OPS. So let's see if Warren could limit the damage here. First pitch. Ball 1. 1-0 to Caglione. Warren sets on the 1-0. Checks Pasquantino. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Caglione. As Warren sets on the 1-1 and the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Caglione. It was a nice little pitch there by Will Warren. See if Warren could get a strikeout here as he sets here on the 1-2 and the pitch. Pitch is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count is even now for Caglione. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Royals trying to get on the board here as Caglione sets. Will Warren sets. As he checks Pasquantino. And will reset himself here. Warren sets. Here's the 2-2. That is fouled. Still staying alive. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. This guy, Caglione, is only 22. Young guy. Warren sets on the 2-2. Ball's in the dirt. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's a full count to Caglione. Nick Lofton waiting on deck. Here's the payoff. And it could be 2. There's 1, and there's 2. So Yankees do get a double play there. Pasquantino moves to third, so that is well needed. That was very well needed for Will Warren. It was hit right to Volpe. He stepped on the bag and throws over to first, gets the double play. Nice job by the Yankees. Nice job by Will Warren. So now we got a runner on third with 2 outs. And that'll bring Nick Lofton to the plate. If Warren could get out of this inning without giving up a run, that would be a big deal. As Lofton takes strike 1. He's batting .281 with a homer, 3 ribbies, OPS of .763 in 11 games. There's Pasquantino at third base, taking his lead. As Warren sets on the 0-1. And the pitch. Pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike here to Nick Lofton as Warren sets here on the 1-1 and the pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Lofton. As Warren sets here on the 2-1. Here's the pitch. Misses on that one. It's 3 balls, 1 strike now to Nick Lofton. 3 balls, 1 strike. And we got Freddie Furman waiting on deck. So 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on third, bottom of the second as Warren sets here on the 3-1 and the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's a full count. Let's play that 2-strike horn. Get a strike out here, get out of this game. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Warren sets. And the payoff is outside for ball 4 as Lofton draws a 2-out walk, and that'll bring up Freddie Furman to the plate. Looks like Matt Blake is going to go out there to have a little conference, a little meeting there with Will Warren. Probably just to try and settle him down a little bit. So we got runners on first and third with 2 outs. Freddie Furman will be coming to the plate. Once again, let's see if Warren could get out of this inning without giving up a run. Yeah, a little conference on the mound, and the meeting is over. Game will resume. Freddie Furman will be coming to the plate. He's batting .255 with a couple of homers, 8 ribbies, .636 OPS in 38 games. All right. right, and play will resume. Runners take their lead at first and third as Warren sets here against Furman. And first pitch, outside, ball 1-0. One ball, no strike to Freddie Furman. As Warren sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch. Misses on that pitch as well. It is 2 balls, no strikes now to Furman. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Runners on first and third. Royals trying to get on the board here. Warren trying to get out of this inning without giving up a run. As Warren sets here on the 2-0. Here's the pitch. That is fouled back, out of play. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Furman. Warren sets here on the 2-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes now. The count is even. Once again, we're going to play that 2-strike horn. Get a strike. Warren sets on the 2-2. Then the pitch is foul. Furman still staying alive. Still 2-2. Warren's pitch count high in this inning. Kyle Isbell is waiting on deck. Warren right now at 36 pitches. As Warren steps back on the mound, he sets here against Furman. And the 2-2. Got him. Did he get a piece of it? Yeah, he did. So just got a piece of it. Furman still staying alive. Thought it was a strikeout there. I almost got excited. But he just got a piece of it. So still 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Freddie Furman. Warren sets here against Furman. 2-2 pitch coming up. Foul back. Furman still staying alive. Furman battling here against Warren. All right, as Warren steps back on the mound, he sets the 2-2. He struck him out. Nice pitch there by Warren. Nice location, as that leaves a couple of runners stranded after giving up a couple of hits. But Warren able to get out of that jam and not give up a run. Top of the third coming up. So good job to Warren. Let's go. We got Mike in the building. He says, yeet. All right. Well, good job to Warren to get out of that jam that he was in. So Yankees bats need to make something happen here in the top of the third. They got the bottom of the lineup coming up. So 7, 8, 9 batters. So they got J.C. Escada, Pablo Reyes, Oswald, Peraza. So let's see what the bottom of the lineup could do against Seth Lugo. Seth Lugo so far hasn't given up any hits or any walks. So Yankees bats, let's hope they get something going here. Well, we are in a commercial break. Game will resume. So once again, make sure you all hit the like, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. You still have an opportunity to vote in the poll. Looks like 21 votes, and 38% of you are saying Grisham is going to get the first hit. Most of you voted Grisham. Top fans in the chat, still Desiree still at number 1. Sunil at 2, DM at 3. Hasn't changed, surprisingly. Hey, you got it, Mike. Hey, yo, Rodney. Mike coming through with the baseball quotes. Nice. Oh, man. You crying? Are you crying? There's no crying in baseball. All right, the game will resume here shortly. How we all feeling, folks? How we all feeling? All right. We should be back to the game here. As JC Escar will lead things off here in the top of the third. And here we have Seth Lugo, first pitch, inside, ball one. Yankees still trying to get their first hit of the game. The Scar in 25 games, batting .218 with a homer, 6 ribbies, OPS of .669. Here's the 1-0. Lugo just misses on that one. It's 2 balls, no strikes now to JC Escada. As Lugo sets on the 2-0. And the pitch is. That ball's hit deep into right field. That ball is going back, looking back. It is foul. Dang. Gave that ball a ride. Oh, man. I thought it was gone. Dang it. Why? Oh, well. 2 balls, 1 strike down to JC Escada. All right. Escara is ready to go. Lugo is ready to go. He sets on the 2-1 and the pitch. And there's a base hit. First hit of the game, JC Escada. Did anybody have that? I certainly didn't. Yankees get their first hit of the game, and it is by JC Escada. So I will go ahead and end the poll here. So none of those guys that I had listed got the first hit. Ain't that something? All right. Now that brings up Pablo Reyes, future MVP. Just playing. Oh, Reyes bunts. Nice little bunt. He does get out, but he advances the Scar to second base. Okay. You know what? I'll take it. All right. I'll take it. Imagine if he was safe. Yeah, I mean, you know what? That was a good bunt by Reyes. I mean, he got out, but he advanced JC Escar to second, so good job there. I'll take that, man. That brings up Oswald Peraza as he swings and misses. Got to play a little small ball, right? Peraza in 43 games, batting .170 with 3 homers, 11 ribbies, and OPS of .562. As Lugo takes a look at Escara, and it's a grounder right to Bobby Witt as Peraza grounds out. So 2 outs now after the hit by Escara. And that'll bring up Trent Grisham. We're back to the top of the lineup here, folks. So let's see if Grisham can get the Yankees on the board here. He is 0 for 1. He struck out in his first at bat. Let's see what he does the second time around against Lugo. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. 0-1 to Trent Grisham. The 0-1. Grounded foul. 0-2 count now to Trent Grisham. Lugo sets on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. Pitch is high. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Trent Grisham. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Escara at second base. Yankees will love to get on the board here. And the 1-2. Ooh, just misses, according to the umpire. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's see that replay. Grisham might have gotten lucky on that one, but the count is even. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes as Lugo sets here, checks on Escara, and a 2-2, full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Pitch was just a little high. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. Still a 0-0 game. Yankees trying to get on the board here as Lugo checks on Escara there. Steps off the mound. Grisham steps out of the batter's box. He is ready to go. Escara is leading things off. That's leading there at second. And Lugo misses on that pitch. Lugo thought that was strike 3, but he missed. And it's a 2-out walk for Grisham. And that'll bring Ben Rice to the plate. So we got runners on first and third with 2 outs. So let's see if Ben Rice can make something happen here. Last inning, he gave the ball a ride, but it was playable for Isbell. So let's see what Rice does second time around. And they're showing the diving catches from Trent Grisham last night as Rice takes ball 1. So Rice is 0 for 1. He flew out in the first inning. Oh, we got runners on first and second, not first and third. My fault. First and second. And Rice fouls that one back. It is 1-1. So runners on first and second with 2 outs. Yankees will love to get on the board here. Runners take their lead at first and second as Lugo sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch outside, ball 2, 2 balls, 1 strike now. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Lugo sets. Here's the pitch. And Rice with a hard hit. Oh, fielded by Pasquantino as he steps on the bag. Yankees leave a couple of runners stranded. It is still a 0-0 game. Bottom of the third coming up. 9-1-2 batters coming up for the Royals. And still a 0-0 game here, folks. Still a 0-0 game. So Isbell, India, and Bobby Witt Jr. will be coming up. Let's see what Will Warren does. Hopefully he doesn't have as many pitches thrown. Yeah, for real, Welkin. Yeah, hard hit ball, but just, fielded there by Pasquantino. So, but we're going to the bottom of the third here, folks. Once again, I do appreciate all of you tuning in. Make sure you all hit the like, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm actually going to stop by Ace's chat here real quick and go say what's up to him. Shout out to my man Ace. Make sure you guys go subscribe to the Ace Avenue. Does a really good job over there. Oh. I'm going to go say what's up to my guy. But commercial break, folks. Commercial break. Game will resume here shortly. How you all doing? How you all doing? Oh, we got Desiree at 1, Sunil at 2, and Mike at 3. DM fell to the 4th spot. Oh, snap.
My guy NFB for strike show. What's good, brother? Make sure you guys go check out my guy NFB. I know he's streaming. What's good, bro?
All right, the game will resume here shortly. All right, Will Warren is back on the mound. And he will face Kyle Isbell here. First pitch is a bunt. And Peraza throws it to first. And they get him out. Wow. All right. Let's see if the Royals challenge this. If he did get the out, great play there by Peraza. Let's see the replay. Wow, just got him. Nice play by Peraza. Good job to Peraza. Good job to Goldschmidt for scooping that up. That is out number 1. And here we have Jonathan India, who takes strike 1. India is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. So what a play. Good job to Peraza. As Warren sets on the 0-1. Pitch is fouled. 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes here to Jonathan India. Let's see if Warren could get his 3rd strikeout of the game. As Warren sets here on the 0-2. And the pitch to India is popped up. Right center field. Who makes the play? Bellinger calls it off. He makes the play for out number 2. So 2-way here in the bottom of the 3rd. And that'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr. As Warren sets here against Bobby Witt Jr. Witt Jr. is 0 for 1 as Witt Jr. fouls off the first pitch. Is it playable? No, it's definitely out of play as Goldschmidt was running after the ball. It is out of play. It is 0-1 to Bobby Witt Jr. And showing all this like barbecue stuff. I need to go to a barbecue joint and get some barbecue. As Warren sets on the 0-1. That pitch is hit into center field. Who makes the play? Grisham is there right there to make the play for out number 3. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Much better inning by Will Warren. We're going to the top of the 4th here, folks. So good job to Will Warren. Yeah, I'm getting a little hungry. I'm not that hungry, actually. I just need more water. Drink more water, says me. There you go. But how we doing? Ace says Rice can't buy a hit. Yeah, he can't. I'm not burning my hat, Petruzzi. That's kind of stupid. But it's still a 0-0 game, folks. Is anybody shocked that it's still 0-0? Do you all think that that the Royals should have scored by now, or do you all think the Yankees should have been on the board? Top of the 4th. I mean, as of right now, it's looking like it's going to be a low-scoring game. Susan dropping the food comments, dropping the food emojis. Walken says he's not shocked that he thought it would be low-scoring. Yeah, I mean, my prediction was 4-3 for tonight's game. Honestly, that's how I think this game is going to end. More surprised that first hit was from Escara. Yeah, for real. I thought it would have been the top 4. Well, we are still in a commercial break. Snell says, graciously, my 3 2/3 inning prediction on Warren was blown apart. Ha! Take that, Sunil. These kind of games drag on. Yeah, they can. They can. Although, last 2 games were 3-hour games, and I'll tell you what, I was I was pretty wiped out. Let's see how tonight goes. All right, we should be back to the game here. So, top of the fourth, Paul Goldschmidt will lead things off. He is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. First pitch from Lugo, ball 1, 1-0 to Paul Goldschmidt. As Lugo sets on the 1-0, and the pitch is in there for a strike right on that outside corner. It is 1 ball, 1 strike here to Paul Goldschmidt. As Lugo sets on the 1-1 and the pitch. Goldschmidt fouls that one off. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Paul Goldschmidt. Lugo sets on the 1-2 and the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Paul Goldschmidt. And the 2-2. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Paul Goldschmidt. As Lugo sets on the 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. And it's a leadoff walk here in the top of the fourth. Goldschmidt will take first base, and that'll bring up Cody Bellinger, folks. Let's see what Cody Bellinger does. Let's see what Cody Bellinger does here against Lugo. Bellinger 0 for 1 in tonight's game as Lugo sets. And the pitch. As Bellinger fouls off the first pitch, it is 0-1 to Cody Bellinger. Umpire says play ball. As Lugo sets on the 0-1. And the pitch. As Bellinger pops that one, it is out of play. Foul ball. 0-2 now to Cody Bellinger. So runner on first. Nobody out. Top of the fourth. 0-0 game still. Lugo sets on the 0-2. And, line drive and a double play. Line drive right to India. Goldschmidt was off the bag, and they were able to get out Goldschmidt at first. So 2 outs there. Oh, my God. That sucks, man. But, I guess there's my first double play prediction. I said 2 for tonight, so there's number 1. That sucks. Well, that brings up the Martian. Jason Dominguez, he's 0 for 1 in tonight's game. First pitch. As Dominguez hits it on the first pitch, and play is made by Lofton. And just like that, we're going to the bottom of the fourth here, folks. Damn, that was unlucky. That was unlucky. Yeah, sometimes that's baseball, man. You get those, sometimes you just get those unexpected double plays. It happens. Yeah, that's lame. Just like last night's game should have been a double play when they challenged that second diving catch that Grisham made, and then they just sent the runner back to second. Like, that should have been a double play too, but, Yeah, Susan. I mean, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. Honestly, I predicted Yankees would win this game 4-3. I think it'll be 4-3. So that's what I think. But game is moving along, though. I mean, bottom of the fourth coming up. We're almost an hour into the game. I'll take it. But let's see what Warren does in the bottom of the fourth. Last inning, I mean, he went 1, 2, 3. It was a much better inning. He's currently at 45 pitches. So pitch count is good for him. With Seth Lugo, he's at 56, so his pitch count is a little bit higher right now. Yankees bats making Lugo work a little bit, but now they just need to execute better. It may come down to one run. Probably. I think it's going to be a 4-3 game. Mike coming through with the baseball quotes. All right, bottom of the fourth here will be coming up. Michael Garcia will lead things off, followed by Vinny Pasquantino and then Salvador Perez. That's who is due up here in the bottom of the fourth as Warren sets against Garcia. First pitch in there for strike one. 0-1 to Michael Garcia. He is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. As Warren sets here on the 0-1 and the pitch. That is in there for a strike. It is 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes here to Michael Garcia. Warren sets on the 0-2. The pitch is outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Michael Garcia. It looks like some dark clouds there over the stadium. See if they get some rain out there in Kansas City. Warren sets on the 1-2 and the pitch. It's a grounder, hits a Volpe. He throws over to first for out number 1. 1 away here in the bottom of the fourth. That'll bring up Vinny Pasquantino to the plate. Pasquantino is on a 12-game hitting streak, longest of his career. So Pasquantino was 1 for 1 in tonight's game. Let's see what he does here against Warren in the second at bat as Warren sets and the pitch. Ball 1, 1-0 to Vinny Pasquantino. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. It is 1 ball, 1 strike now to Pasquantino. Warren sets on the 1-1. The pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Pasquantino. Warren sets on the 2-1. And the pitch. And there's Bragg. Oh, picked up by Goldschmidt. Nice play. Tosses it to Will Warren for out number 2. So nice fielding there by Paul Goldschmidt. So we have 2 away now in the bottom of the fourth. So nicely done there. We have 2 away. That'll bring up Salvador Perez to the plate. He is 1 for 1 in tonight's game. So let's see what he does in his second at bat against Will Warren. As Warren sets here against Perez. First pitch. Does he go? First base umpire said no. It is 1 ball, no strike here to Salvador Perez. Warren sets here on the 1-0. The pitch. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes now. Here's the 2-0. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, nobody on base. Still a 0-0 game here in the bottom of the fourth as Warren sets here on the 2-1. Here's the pitch. It is foul back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's play that 2-strike hole. Let's see if we can get the first strike out of the game. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th, nobody on base. 0-0 game still as Warren makes his way back on the mound. He's ready to go. Perez is ready to go. 2-2 pitch coming up. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He struck him out. So another good inning there by Warren. We are going to the top of the 5th, folks. Still a 0-0 game. Volpe, Escada, Pablo Reyes due up, folks. We are in a commercial break. So another solid inning there by Will Warren. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Yeah, it's definitely looking like a pitcher's duel for sure. Susan says I get nervous with Perez. Well, I get it. No doubt about it, but we are in a commercial break. Give me 2 seconds here, folks. As Scar hits a grounder, Pasquantino steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here. My fault, folks. I forgot I was muted. I was listening to a voicemail, so I do apologize. And I saw the message or the comment about Volpe. Volpe so bad to mute myself. Oh my God. All right, we got Pablo Reyes at the plate. Let's see if he can make something happen. First pitch. Ball 1. And 1-0. There's a grounder. Michael Garcia fields it, throws to first. 1-2-3 inning, bottom of the 5th coming up just like that. You're welcome. See ya. Goodbye. Come back next time. All right. Caglione, Lofton, 6, 7, 8 batters coming up for the Royals. So Caglione, Lofton, and Furman. Still no score. Still no score. 0-0. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Oh my God. Well, at least this game is moving along. We're an hour and 5 minutes into the game, and bottom of the 5th is coming up. So I'll take it. I'll take it. We'll see who scores first. But game should start here momentarily. We're still in a commercial break. Let's check these other baseball games. So Tigers beating the Orioles 4-1, top of the 9th. So Tigers looking to win this game. Brewers beating the Cardinals 1-0 in the top of the 5th. 0-0 game between the Cubs and Pirates, top of the 4th. Bottom of the 2nd, 0-0 between White Sox and Astros. Mets beat the Nationals 4-3. So Will Warren so far, 4 innings pitched, only gave up a couple of hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. So he's doing a good job so far. Oh, grounds crews coming. Is there like rain coming through or something? As Caglione fouls off the first pitch, it is 0-1. Caglione grounded into a double play in his first at bat. The 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. So Warren he's 6th in strikeout leaders with 29.4%. Rodon at 31%. He's 4th. The 1-1. Got him on that corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if Warren could get his 4th strikeout of the game. The 1-2. Pitches low for 2 balls, 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Caglione. That's the question of the day there, Lou. We got Nick Lofton waiting on deck for the Royals as Warren sets here on the 3-2 and the payoff pitch. He struck him out. He thought it was ball 4. Umpire said not so fast. Let's go. First strikeout. Yeah, they got away with that one. Yeah, Caglione thought it was ball 4. And we got Nick Lofton. He hits that ball to the gap, and that will drop. So he could go 2 here. As he goes 2, Bellinger throws it in. They're going 3. Does he get it? Oh, they missed it. Oh, my God. It's a triple for Lofton. So a 1-out triple for Nick Lofton. So a scoring opportunity coming up here for the Royals with Freddie Furman coming to the plate. Yeah, Belly Trying to see the replay here. Yeah, Lofton was off to the races, man. The wheels came off. So Reyes made a throw, but it's not accurate enough. Man, if that ball was more accurate to Peraza, man, he would have been out. Dang. Well, we got Freddie Furman. It's 1 ball, no strikes to Furman. And good job there by Volpe. Throws over to first. Lofton stays at third, doesn't move. So it's 2 outs here with a runner on third. And this brings up Kyle Isbell, who's 0 for 1. So 2 outs here with a runner on third. Let's see if Warren could get out of this inning without giving up a run as Isbell takes strike 1. 0-1 to Kyle Isbell. So runner on third, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. 0-1 count to Isbell as Warren sets here on the 0-1. The pitch is a grounder, hit to second, and inning is over. Warren giving up that leadoff triple and is able to get out of that one without giving up a run. So good job to Will Warren. Top of the 6th coming up here, folks. 9-1-2 batters coming up. Peraza, Grisham, Ben Rice. So good job to Warren. Warren's doing good. Warren's doing good. Yeah, wasted triple. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Nicely done. Nicely done. Good job. Let's check this leaderboard. Yeah, Desiree still at 1. Sunil at 2. Petruzzi at 3. Okay. So Desiree not giving up that number 1 spot. But the top of the 6 is coming up though, folks. Top of the 6 coming up. So once again, game is moving along. I like it. But the Yankees got to get some runs, man. They got to get on the board here. Come on, boys, make something happen. Just slacking over here. Sip some water. Yeah. Are the Yankees going to get a run or what? Are the Yankees going to get a run? That's the question. They're going to get a run in this inning. What are we thinking, folks? What are we thinking? All right. Lugo against Peraza as Peraza pops it up on the first pitch. Why? As Bobby Witt Jr. is right there to make the play. And just like that, 1 away. Work the pitcher, man. Work the count. What are you doing, Peraza? But 1 away. Trent Grisham coming up back to the top of the order. All right, and this brings up Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1 with a walk in tonight's game as he gets his first hit of the game. He gets a 1-out single. Let's go. Maybe Yankees get something going here in the top of the 6th. That'll bring up Ben Rice to the plate. Nice piece of hitting there by Trent Grisham. So let's see what Ben Rice does here. Ben Rice is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. He had a flyout and a ground out. So let's see what Rice does here in his third at bat against Lugo. First pitch as Rice fouls that one off. 0-1 to Ben Rice. As Lugo sets here on the 0-1 and the pitch. Pitch is high, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike here to Ben Rice as Lugo sets on the 1-1. The pitch is in the dirt, blocked by Furman. Grisham stays at first. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Ben Rice. So 2-1 here to Ben Rice. Grisham is on first base. We have 1 out. It's the top of the 6th. Still a 0-0 game here, folks, as Lugo sets on the 2-1 and the pitch. Rice hits that ball deep in the right field, but not deep enough. The way he hit that ball looked like it was going far. But out number 2. Dang. Oh, that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, who's 0 for 1 in tonight's game. And he had a walk as well. So 0 for 1 with a walk. So let's see if Goldschmidt could keep this inning alive. Yankees will love to get on the board here. As Lugo sets here against Goldschmidt. As Goldschmidt takes ball 1. It is 1-0 to Paul Goldschmidt. Lugo sets here on the 1-0. The pitch misses on that one. 2-0 now. They got Zerpa warming up in the bullpen for the Kansas City Royals, left-handed pitcher. As Lugo checks first base, he sets here on the 2-0. And the pitch to Goldschmidt. Did he go? He did not. 3-0 now. 3 balls, no strikes. Lugo right now at 71 pitches. Most of his pitch count came in the 3rd inning with 17. As he sets here on the 3-0, the pitch is fouled off. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Paul Goldschmidt. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on first. Still no score in tonight's game as Lugo sets on the 3-1. And it's a 2-out walk for Goldschmidt. So we got runners on first and second now with Cody Bellinger coming to the plate. So Yankees have a scoring opportunity here with 2 outs. Let's see what they can do. So it looks like they're going to have a little – looks like the manager of the Royals is coming out. Looks like he's going to be taken out. Lugo's night is over. And it looks like the tarp is going to be coming out. So it looks like we're going to be in a game delay. Well, Lugo's night is over. I don't know if they're going to bring it out or just getting it ready. But Zerpa is going to come into the game. So Lugo's night, he went 5 2/3, struck out 2, walked 3, only gave up a couple hits, no runs. But we are in a commercial break, folks. I mean, why not? Got to know if your guys could get them out, man. But maybe this late in the game, don't want to risk it. Yeah, it looks like it's raining there, right? The the tarp might come on the field here pretty soon. Let me check that weather in Kansas City. Yeah, it's showing rain. They're saying 95% chance. So tarp is coming on. Yeah, so we might experience a delay. I mean, so far with Will Warren, let me check his numbers real quick. I mean, he's pitched 5 innings so far, gave up 3 hits. Yeah, that tarp is on there, folks. It is definitely pouring in Kansas City. So, yes, we are in a rain delay, folks. We are in a rain delay. But Will Warren, 5 innings, only gave up 3 hits, walked 1, struck out 4. Yeah, it shows that. Yeah, we're in a rain delay. I just saw a glimpse of it. So we are in a rain delay, folks. So we'll see how long it lasts. But I do appreciate you all tuning in, though. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Well, let's hope it doesn't last long. Hopefully it's nothing. It's going to last about an hour or two. I mean, if it's going to last that long, I probably won't be live. Omelets and Indian bread. Nice. Tigers beat the Orioles 4-1. Kind of what I expected. Yep. So we are in a rain delay. It is definitely pouring there in Kansas City. The tarp is on the field. It looks like it's coming down pretty good. All right, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how long this rain delay does last. Hopefully not for too long. At 9 o'clock their time. Oh, it's supposed to stop raining. So, wow. So it's going to rain for about an hour. Dang. All right. All right. Well, we're in a rain delay. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Too bad the Yankees couldn't get on the board, man. But neither team was able to get on the board, really. So, but when game resumes, it'll be top of the 6th with 2 outs, runners on first and second. It'll be Bellinger versus Zerpa. Yeah, right, Frederick? Shua says he's at home. I got you. Well, since the weather's in a delay, actually, I'll be right back. I'll take a small little mini break and Wonder who will pitch the game when the game resumes. Well, it's so funny, right? Because I remember I was at the Yankees-Rockies game, and Warren was doing so well, right? And he was able to go 5 innings, and then boom, rain delay. And the Yankees were playing really well up until the tarp came on. It got a little interesting towards the end of the game. Warren didn't pitch. I mean, they took Warren out after the rain delay, so it's not like he came back out to pitch. And the Yankees still won that game. But it's funny that tonight it's another rain delay with Will Warren pitching. It's like, what are the odds, But the weather, yeah, it's in a weather delay. Yeah, if I'm Boone, I'm not happy about it either. Definitely not happy about it either. But here we are, though, folks. Here we are, rain delay. We'll see how long it lasts. Yeah, it really does. Yeah, the rain delay does mess up a momentum, if there is a momentum in this case. In this case, the Yankees, had something going. But friggin' rain delay. Oh, well. And shout out to Brad. He sent me this. So if what is said is true, they're not expecting a long delay. It's a passing heavy shower. So we'll see how long it lasts. But the game is still in a delay. Yeah, well, Petruzzi, they need to get as much. They want to get as much playing time as possible. Once it gets a little heavier, it gets a little worse, then they'll put the tarp on. Yeah, hopefully we don't have to wait too long. Yeah, I remember the last time I did a live stream on a play-by-play. It was against the Yankees and Giants, and it was a long freaking rain delay. I stayed live. I think they still ended up playing that game. I don't know. I don't remember if they just called it off and just said game over, or if they continued it. But that was a miserable game all around. It was the first game of the series. But Brewers right now, folks, beating the Cardinals 6-0 in the bottom of the fifth. Cubs beating the Pirates right now, bottom of the fifth, 2-0. Astros are beating the White Sox 2-1 in the bottom of the third. Rangers destroyed the Twins 16-3. The Rockies beat the Giants 8-7. Tigers beat the Orioles 4-1. Not a lot of games today, so it looks like a lot of teams have a day off or have the night off. But that's what we got, though, folks. That's what we got. That's where we're at right now. But shout out to all of you for still hanging in there, for hanging out. Make sure you all hit the like, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. Greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel out. Stancis and Curry are trying to pass the time. Well, Lugo is taken out, so you'll probably see Zerpa in there. Will Warren in the game? We'll see. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's check this leaderboard. Yep, Desiree still at number 1. Sunil at 2. Petruzzi at 3. I'm going to check in X here to see some updates, if there is any updates. Trying to see what we got here. Who knows? We might see Scott Effross tonight. Yeah, I could talk about food. What did everybody have for dinner? Did everybody eat? Is everybody feeling full? Rain supposed to stop in 41 minutes. Oh boy. Yeah, it's gonna be a long freaking delay. What are you all eating? Are you all snacking on anything right now? What are you all snacking on? Let me know in the chat. What are you all snacking on? Are you watching the Astros game? I love hearing me type. Am I a fast typer? Maybe not as fast as like Sunil. Sunil types fast. Jacob is eating McDonald's nuggets. Yeah, it's Astros and White Sox right now. So looks like Astros are winning 3-1 in the bottom of the third. Yeah, it's a rain delay, Rodney. It's a rain delay, dude. When game resumes, it'll be top of the 6th with runners on first and second. Bellinger will be at the plate. So, yep, we're in a rain delay, bro. I'm going to go say what up to Ace for a minute. Was dealing with that stuff. I got you there, Rodney. Yeah, I got to go. I'm going to say what up to Ace real quick. See what my guy's up to. Actually, you know what? While we're waiting, we know the Yankees are going to be active at the deadline, right? And we know they're going to be going after. We know they're going to go after some players. Who? I don't know, but what do you all think though? What do you all think? Who do you all think the Yankees should target? What's the Yankees' biggest needs? Would you say?
This is the second time that Will Warren's got stopped by Rangers, and he's pitched very well. So this is the second time. But now with the Yankees,
What do you think the Yankees' biggest need is? What do you think their biggest needs are right now? Let's talk about it.
I personally would like to add a couple more arms. I'd bring up Alan Wynez because he's very good right now.
Third baseman from Arizona. Okay, Eugenio Suarez. Yeah, I wouldn't mind him. I wouldn't mind Eugenio Suarez. That's one guy I would want. Yankees, in my opinion, yeah, they do need a bat, but I think their biggest need is getting a couple of bullpen arms. They gotta attack that bullpen, man. And I've been voicing for them to go after Jake Bird from the Rockies. That guy throws some heat. I would love for the Yankees to target him. What up, Jesse? He says Red Sox will give you Zach Kelly for free. We'll even throw in a couple of gift certificates to Wahlberg while they're at it. Sounds like you're not too happy with Zach Kelly there, Jesse. Shout out to you, bro. Ryan McMahon. I mean, McMahon, I like him. He plays good defense, but isn't he a lefty bat though? Pretty sure he's a lefty bat. Like Suarez, I think he's a righty bat. I wouldn't mind him. He bats righty, right? So I'm checking. Yeah, he bats righty. Starting pitcher from Arizona, Eugenio Suarez and Merrill Kelly. Kelly he's a free agent at season's end for sure. Yeah, he both of those guys would strictly be rentals. But the Yankees should they need to go after a couple of bullpen arms, man. I think, in my opinion, I think the bullpen is what they need the most. What up, Jake Boss? That center field from the A's gets traded to a contender. Depends, Jesse. Depends on what they would get back, man. I mean, the Athletics, dude, they're trying to build a team. They got the guys. Now they just need to build around them. But Zach Gallen, Merrill Kelly, let's look at those guys' numbers real quick. So Zach Gallen, what is he doing this season? Let's see. 4-8 record, 5.15 ERA, 80 and a third inning pitched. He's got a whip of 1.33, 75 strikeouts. I mean, would the Yankees want a guy like that in their rotation? I'll let you all answer that. Merrill Kelly is the other pitcher. And, I mean, Zach Gallen could thrive with the Yankees. I mean, if the Yankees were looking for him for another pitcher. Merrill Kelly, yeah, 0.99 whip, 6-2 record, 3.18 ERA. See, this looks a lot better. And what is Merrill Kelly's contract? I think Zach Gallen is a free agent after the season. Merrill Kelly's a free agent after the season too. I mean, there's a couple of options there. Yeah, they need a city. Well, they're going to be the Athletics will be in Las Vegas, bro. They're just building a stadium, so they'll be in Las Vegas. Justin Martinez, yeah, for sure. Oh, tarp is coming off? Nice. Still says weather delay on the MLB TV, but if the tarp is coming off, dude, great. Leaky Lock joining us from Twitter says, what time is the game's going to start back up? It should be soon, based on what Jacob is saying. Jacob is saying that the tarp is coming off. Yeah, 2028 before A's go to Vegas. Yeah, it'll be a while. All right. And give me 2 seconds, folks. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. The game will resume. Hopefully resume soon. But don't go anywhere. I'll be right back, folks. And let me know what bullpen arms that you guys and gals want. Let me know about bullpen options. Give me 2 seconds here, folks. All right, back to the game we go. The game will resume. So, probably what, about a 20-minute rain delay? Not too bad. It's like the skies are looking a little bit better out there in Kansas City. So, we got runners on first and second with 2 outs. Cody Bellinger at the plate. Angel Zerpa taking over pitching duties here for Seth Lugo. And here we go. Top of the 6th will resume as Bellinger fouls off the first pitch. It is 0-1 to Cody Bellinger. Runners take their lead at first and second. Zerpa sets the 0-1. That is in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes here to Cody Bellinger. Zerpa sets on the 0-2. And the pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Cody Bellinger. Yankees have an opportunity here to get on the board. As Zerpa sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. Bellinger fouls that one off. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jason Dominguez is waiting on deck. As Zerpa sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. Bellinger fouls it off, still staying alive. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Zerpa sets here on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Bellinger pops that one up, but it is out of play. Bellinger battling here against Zerpa. As Zerpa gets a signal there from Furman. Sets here on the 1-2 and the pitch. And Bellinger hits a line drive. That ball is going into the gap. Oh, and what a diving play. Wow. By Isbell. He takes that hit away. Takes away a couple of runs. And we're going to the bottom of the 6th. Bellinger just got robbed. Oh, my God. Are you serious? That was lame. Damn. Definitely took away a couple of runs. Definitely took away Bellinger's hit. Oh, my God. That would have been awesome for the Yankees to get on the board like that. Belly was definitely robbed. Yeah, I figured Will should be coming back out. I mean, if the rain delay was like for an hour, hour and a half, I wasn't going to expect him to come back. But, man, that sucked. So Desiree's still queen of the leaderboards. Still a 0-0 game, folks. Bottom of the 6th is coming up. Yeah, robbed was all right. He got robbed all right. Game should start here momentarily. So Due up for the Yankees will be, or for the Royals will be the top of the order. So India, Bobby Witt Jr., Michael Garcia. For anybody that's interested, fireworks night at Yankee Stadium on June 27th when they play against the Athletics. Right, Welkin? All right, so let's see what Will Warren can do here in the bottom of the second or bottom of the sixth. Tim Hill is warming up in the bullpen. India is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. Will Warren back out for the sixth. First pitch, ball one. Warren sets here on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. And it's a live drive single to left field. Oh, India trying to go for two, but he holds up. So they hold him to a single. So a leadoff single here in the bottom of the sixth, and that'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr., who's 0 for 2 in tonight's game. All right, here we have Bobby Witt Jr. He takes strike one. As Warren sets here on the 0-1. And here's the pitch. Pitch is low for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, we got Mr. Cadil in the building. What's going on, sir? How are you? How are you feeling, sir? I'm doing good, man. How are you? Your son's been telling me a little bit about what's going on with you there, man. Everything okay? Everything good with you there, Mr. Cadil? Michael Garcia is waiting on deck for the Royals. It is a 2-1 count to Bobby Witt Jr. As Warren sets here on the 2-1. And the pitch. 3-1 now. So 3 balls, 1 strike. I would imagine if Witt Jr. gets on base, they might take out Warren. Let's see. The 3-1. Popped him up. Very nice. Who's going to make the play? Don't screw it up. Reyes makes the play. Out number 1. Okay, you're going for more testing on Monday? All right, man. Well, let us know. Keep us in the loop, okay? Keep us in the loop, sir. All right, we got Michael Garcia at the plate with an 0 for 2 game. Runner on first, 1 out. Let's see if Warren could get out of this one. He's been pitching well so far. Throws over to first to check on India as India makes his way back to first base. Schreiber is warming up in the bullpen for the Kansas City Royals as Warren sets here against Garcia. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up on that one, so that one's in foul territory. Goldschmidt is right there. He makes the play. So back-to-back pop-outs for Will Warren after giving up the single. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th, and Aaron Boone is coming out. I thought maybe he would have just left him in there, let him finish out the 6th inning, but it looks like Boone is coming out. So lefty. Okay, that makes sense on why he's bringing in Tim Hill. I get it. But Warren's night is over, so shout out to Will Warren, folks. He had a good outing. Yeah, I predicted 5 2/3. I was correct on the strikeouts. I said 4 strikeouts. I was off on the walks, though. And he didn't give up any runs. He only gave up 1 walk. So, you know what? Will Warren had a good outing. He had a really good outing. I'll take that performance from him. Let me know what you all think. Yeah, I figured let him get the last out, but I understand what Boone is doing. He's going lefty versus lefty, so he's bringing in Tim Hill to to pitch against Pasquantino. So I get it. Yeah, all the best to Mr. Cadil, man. Hopefully the tests come out good and you hear some good results. I mean, I haven't sparred in like the last few weeks, man. I've been slacking into sparring. I do need to get back into it, but usually on Thursday nights I'm getting back right about now from sparring. I still go and train. Like jiu-jitsu, I spar, I roll. They call it rolling instead of sparring. I roll. I do that a lot. Muay Thai though, I have not been sparring in the last few weeks. I do need to get back into it. And yo, Cowboys updates with Jaden Shia. He says, "What up, man? What's going on? Shout out to you." All right, Tim Hill is on the mound. We're back to the game here, and lefty versus lefty matchup. And first pitch fouled, strike 1. So we got a runner on first with 2 outs. Tim Hill is your pitcher for the New York Yankees. He's taking over for Will Warren. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2 now to Pasquantino. Let's play that 2-strike horn. The 0-2 misses on that one. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Pasquantino. Pasquantino is 1 for 2 in tonight's game. As Hill sets here on the 1-2, here's the pitch. Oh, it's a fouled. Hits the scar there. Hopefully he's all right. It looks like he's all right. Oh, Susan's at 2. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. The ladies are taking over. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. Tim Hill sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. Line drive, but it's fouled. Pasquantino staying alive. As Tim Hill sets here on the 1-2 against Pasquantino. Here's the pitch. Pitch is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Count is even for Pasquantino. Full count now. It is a full count to Pasquantino. That'll release India from first base. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. So big pitch coming up here. Payoff. Pasquantino fouls it off, staying alive. India will go back to first. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 runner on first. Payoff pitch. And it's a grounder. Volpe right there makes the throw, and he gets him out. Good job to Tim Hill. They leave a runner stranded. We are going to the top of the 7th. It's still a 0-0 game, folks. Can you believe it? And if I got to read this comment. My problem is I'm a junk food junkie. I stop with the cookies and the sweets. Dude, I love junk food, and I love cookies, and I love sweets. I love it all, man. But I'm sure it's very hard to give that stuff up, man. I feel you on that, sir. I do. Oh, man. Hill stinks? What? I was going to say Tim Hill only gave up 1 run in the last 12 games. So he's actually looked a lot better as of late. ERA is right now at 2.83. ERA has gotten a little bit better for him. But the top of the 7th will be coming up. 5, 6, 7 batters. So Jason Dominguez, Anthony Volpe, JC Escada will lead things off at the top of the 7th. Hopefully the Yankees could get a run. Had an opportunity last inning, but then Bellinger got robbed, man. Delos Dookie. That's funny. Yes, indeed, folks. Yes, indeed. Let's see if the Yankees could get on the board. Hopefully they can make something happen. Well, hopefully they don't get robbed again there, Welkin. All right, we're back to the game here. Dominguez takes ball 1 from Zerpa. Dominguez is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. As Zerpa sets here on the 1-0, the pitch is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Martian. And the 1-1. It's a grounder. It hits a third. Michael Garcia right there to make the play. Throws over to first for out number 1. And that'll bring up Anthony Volpe to the plate. Yeah, but Petruzzi, Efros just might be up here for tonight's game only. They might send him back down. Just probably call him up because they need a fresh arm. But here we have Anthony Volpe. He is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. As Zerpa sets here against Volpe. First pitch. Strike 1. It is 0-1 to Anthony Volpe. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss by Volpe. 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes to the Yankee shortstop. As Zerpa sets here on the 0-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Volpe strikes out 2-way here in the top of the 7th. And that'll bring up JC Escada. Yeah, caught him with that slider. All right, here we have JC Escada. Let's see if he could keep this inning alive. And the pitch from Zerpa in there for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike here to JC Escada. As Zerpa sets on the 0-1. And the pitch. Did he go? Third base umpire said he did not. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Escada. He's 1 for 2 in tonight's game. He got the first hit of the game for the Yankees. Yankees only have 2 hits in this game. The Royals only have 4. As Zerpa sets here on the 1-1 and the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to J.C. Escada. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on base, top of the 7th. It's still a 0-0 game here, folks. As Zerpa sets here on the 1-2 and the pitch. Pitch is outside. 2-2. 2-2 count. 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Zerpa sets here against Escada. And here is the 2-2. As Escada fouls it off, he's still staying alive. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes to JC. My man Ace, thank you so much, bro. Showing some love. So close to that 1,700. I am, dude. I am. As Zerpa sets here on the 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Escada strikes out. That is out number 3. And it's the 7th inning stretch, folks. So get up, stretch, go get a drink, go do some stretches, get some food. I'll leave you all with a little bit of tunes. Y'all go ahead and relax, enjoy the tunes, get up and dance if you want. I don't care. But I will be right back, folks. We're back to the game here. So I don't know if you all saw that, but that was an awesome play by Volpe. He fields it, throws it to first, and gets Perez out. What a play by Volpe. Good job. 1 away. What up there, Texas Liberty? All right, it is 1-0 to Caglione. That was a beautiful play. Excuse me, folks. I'm going to take myself off the camera for a minute. I got a nosebleed. So I do apologize. I'm going to continue calling this game. Well, I got to get myself off the camera. Well, we do have one away here. It's a 1-2 count. Tim Hill sets on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. And it's a little chopper. Let's see if they could get him. Here's for Perez. Nicely done. What a play by Perez for out number 2. Oh, man. Can't do it with the bat, but he could do it with the glove there, folks. Wow, that was 2 back-to-back really good plays here, people. Wow, that was incredible. And it's ball 1 to Nick Lofton. He is 1 for 1 with a walk and a triple. The 2-0. Swing and a miss. It's 2-1 to Lofton. 3-1. And it's a 2-out walk for Lofton. And that'll bring up Freddie Furman to the plate. And looks like Aaron Boone is coming to take him out. To take out Tim Hill. Looks like Mark Leiter Jr. is going to come into the game. Oh, I can't wait to see the comments on this. All right, we're going to a commercial break. So Furman, Isbell, India coming up. All right, I'll be right back, folks. All right. Sorry about that, folks. I had to take myself off the camera. I didn't want it. I just had a nosebleed. It looks like it stopped. Hopefully it stays that way. But I still want to call the game. All right. So let's see what happens here with Mark Leiter Jr. on the mound. He just needs to get the 1 out. We got a runner on first. And we got Freddie Furman coming to the plate. He's 0 for 2 in tonight's game. Mark Leiter Jr., first pitch. Ball 1. So Furman, 1-0. As Leiter Jr. sets here on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. It's 2 balls, no strikes now to Furman. Jonathan Loisaga warming up in the bullpen. So 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. Leiter Jr. sets. Here's the pitch. That is ball 3. Wow. I thought that was a strike personally, but umpires said ball 3. It's 3-0 now. And the 3-0. That is in there for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Furman. The 3-1. That is in there for a strike. It's a full count. Let's play that 2-strike noise. Leiter sets on the 3-2, the payoff. And there's a single. Lofton will go to third on the hit. So we got runners on first and third. So the Royals bats here making a little bit of noise here with 2 outs. Oh, man. Things getting a little interesting here. Kyle Isbell is at the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs tonight. So 2 outs for runners on first and third. Royals bats making a little bit of noise. They're trying to get on the board here. As Leiter Jr. sets here against Isbell. First pitch. Strike 1. Oh, 0-1 count to Isbell as Leiter Jr. sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. It is fouled off. 0-2. Once again, 2-strike horn. If Leiter Jr. could get out of the inning. First seg is warmed up. Leiter Jr. sets on the 0-2 and the pitch. Ball's low. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. One ball, 2 strikes to Kyle Isbell as Leiter Jr. sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. Oh, that ball is hit to right field, but is it playable? Bellinger right there to make the play for out number 3. And the Royals leave a couple of runners on. Woo, that got close, man. We're going to the top of the 8th here, people. Top of the 8th coming up. Wow. Wow. Leiter Jr. was better without his beard. Well, maybe we should tell him to shave. Oh man, that was really close there, folks. That was really close. So he was able to get out of it. But top 8, 9, 1 batters coming up. Reyes, Peraza, and Grisham, folks, coming up. So we're slowly but surely getting towards the end. Once again, folks, I do appreciate you all hanging out, though, on this Thursday night. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel out. We're on the road to 1,700, folks. 1,700. A little over 20 away from the 1,700. So if anybody's out there watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button. Join in on the fun. If you're watching this on X, go to my page, my homepage. Hit that YouTube link. Hit that subscribe button. We might see Judge come in tonight. Yeah, that was an awesome play by Reyes. Like I said, he may not be able to do it with the bat, but hey, at least he did it with the glove. I'll take that, man. But after tonight, Yankees travel to Fenway, then they come back to the Bronx, have a 4-game set against the Angels, and then a 3-game set against the Baltimore Orioles. Lucas Erceg is pitching for the Orioles to start off the top of the 8th, as Reyes will start things off. He takes ball 1. So Reyes is 0 for 1. He had a sac bunt in the 3rd inning, as Erceg sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch. That is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Pablo Reyes. What's up, Carlos? Erceg sets on the 1-1. Here's the pitch. A line drive, and that is in there for a single. Let's go. Reyes starting things off here in the top of the 8th with a single. Reyes back in the MVP talks now. Just playing. Oh, looks like Aaron Judge coming in as the pinch hitter for Oswald Peraza. Big opportunity. So let's see what Judge does here. Big opportunity for Aaron Judge. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Career as a pinch hitter, 1 for 17, no homers, 1 ribby, 297 OPS, 21 plate appearances. He hasn't had to pinch hit a lot in his career, so here we go, folks. Are they going to walk him? Oh, no, they're not going to look like they're going to walk him. First pitch, ball 1 to Aaron Judge, 1-0. Appreciate you, Carlos. As Erceg sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch. And Judge, line drive, but foul. 1 ball, 1 strike now to the captain. One ball, 1 strike here to Aaron Judge. As Erceg waiting for the signal from Furman. Gets a signal. He sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike now to the captain. Erceg sets on the 2-1. The pitch is swing and a miss. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here, folks. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Erceg sets here against Judge. Here's the 2-2. Judge had called time. Umpire didn't grant it. But it is ball 3. It's a full count to Aaron Judge. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, Judge tried to call timeout, but umpire didn't grant it, but it worked out. Ball 3 to Judge now. It's a full count. Urseg sets here on the 3-2. Here's the payoff. Wow, he called that a strike. That was a terrible call. Yeah, Boone is pissed. Those were 2 similar pitches. And he called that second one strike 3 as Judge strikes out looking. So 1 away here. That'll bring up Trent Grisham to the plate. That was a bad call by the ump. Wow. Okay. All right, let's see what Trent Grisham does here with 1 out, runner on first. He's 1 for 2 in tonight's game as Grisham takes ball 1. Yeah, well, that was ball 4, man. That was ball 4. Grisham swings and misses on that one. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now. Urseg sets here on the 1-1. Here's the pitch. And a chopper. And they get Grisham out at first. Reyes moves over to second. So no double play. And this does bring up Ben Rice. So runner on second. Can the Yankees get on the board here? What an intense game it's been. Yeah, for real, Sunil. I can't wait for the ABS system to arrive, man. As much as I don't want to see like all this technology sometimes in the game, ABS system is necessary. As Ben Rice takes ball 1. Reyes takes his lead at second base. The 1-0. Rice fouls it back. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Ben Rice. Urseg sets on the 1-1 here. And the pitch to Rice. Did Rice go? He did not. Third base umpire said 2 balls, 1 strike now to Ben Rice. Rice is 0 for 3 in tonight's game. Paul Goldschmidt is waiting on deck. Urseg sets on the 2-1. The pitch. 3-1 now to Ben Rice. As Urseg sets here on the 3-1. Here's the pitch. It's a walk for Ben Rice. So we got runners on first and second now. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt to the plate. Goldschmidt, season with runners in scoring position, 381 average, 1 homer, 23 RBIs. So numbers really good this season with runners in scoring position. He's 0 for 1 with a couple of walks tonight. So big opportunity here for Goldschmidt. As Goldschmidt fouls off the first pitch, it is out of play. It is 0-1 to Paul Goldschmidt. Once again, Yankees have a big opportunity here to try and get on the board. As Urseg sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. Goldschmidt, what a hit! Let's go! There goes Reyes. He's going. He's safe. Goldschmidt's safe at first. Reyes scored! Are you kidding me? Wow, the Yankees have a 1-0 lead. What was that? I'll take it. Runners on first and third now. Yeah, bounce off of Pasquantino's glove. Reyes is going around. He trips up. He stops. He goes back again, and he slides. Furman could not come up with the ball. If he did, he probably would have gotten Reyes out. Yeah, Reyes was rounding third. He tripped, started step, went back, then went back home, slid, and he scores. Wow. Oh my God. Did anybody expect? No, nobody was expecting that. And now we have Cody Bellinger. That was crazy. Yeah, Goldie gets it done. Goldie gets it done. Goldschmidt gets it done. Pablo Reyes was listening to the live stream earlier today, folks. He heard you all. He saw everything you all said. It's 1-1 now to Cody Bellinger. So still 2 outs. Runners on first and third with 2 outs. Yankees have a 1-0 lead here. The 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. So Bellinger 0 for 3 in tonight's game. It's 2 balls, 1 strike to Cody Bellinger. Yankees have an opportunity to put up some more runs here. Here's the 2-1. Ooh, swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Urseg sets here on the 2-2. And the pitch. It's a grounder right to Urseg. He picks it up, throws over to first. Out number 3. But the Yankees are on the board 1-0 on a on an infield single by Goldschmidt, and Reyes scored. Wow. Man, that was crazy. Well, Reyes came through tonight. There you go. Woo. Well, bottom of the 8th coming up, folks. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It'll be the top of the order. So Jonathan India, Bobby Witt Jr., Michael Garcia. Yeah, for real, Carlos. Well, wow, what an inning. What an inning. Oh my God. That was crazy. Yeah, game ain't over yet. So, bottom of the 8th is coming up. Yankees get another crack at the top of the 9th. Hopefully they could keep this 1-0 lead. Is Loaiza going to come in, or are they going to keep Mark Leiter Jr. in there? Guess we'll find out, but I do appreciate you all hanging out, even after the rain delay. Appreciate you all hanging out. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel out. Hey, sometimes, 1-0 games, I'll take 1-0 games if it ends up being that. You know what I mean? Not all wins are going to be pretty. Yeah, if they would have had Reyes, man. But here we have Jonathan Loaiza, folks, taking over here in the bottom of the 8th First pitch to India is ball 1-0. DJ LeMahieu taking over at second base. Pablo Reyes taking over at third. So Peraza's night is over. Remember, Judge pinch hit for Peraza. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1 now. It is 1-1 to India as Loisaga sets the 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jonathan India. As Loisaga sets here on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count is even. As Loisaga sets here against India. Here's the 2-2. It's a grounder. Reyes picks it up, throws over to first for out number 1. 1 away here in the bottom of the 8th. And that'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr. All right, here we have Bobby Witt Jr., who hits a little grounder. Loisaga picks it up, tosses it to first. So 2 outs now, 2 quick outs. Yankees 1 out away from getting out of this inning. And that'll bring up Michael Garcia to the plate. He's 0 for 3 in tonight's game. All right, here we have Loisaga versus Garcia. First pitch, strike 1, 0-1 to Michael Garcia. And the 0-1. It's a grounder right to DJ. Throws to first. 1-2-3 inning. We're going to the top of the 9th. Good job to Loisaga. Top of the 9th coming up here, folks. Dominguez, Volpe, Escada due up in the 9th. Yankees are 3 outs away. Yeah, they did control Witt Jr. in this series. So good job to the Yankees pitching for holding it down. Despite getting into some jams, they were able to get themselves out of these jams. That's what we like to see. The top of the 9th coming up, people. And if it wasn't for that rain delay, I think this game would have been over much sooner, huh? Oh, boy. How are we feeling, folks? How are we doing? How are we feeling with this? How are we feeling about this game? But the game will resume here shortly. All right. Top of the ninth. We'll be starting here shortly. And here we have Dominguez. John Schreiber is in the game pitching for the Royals. Dominguez fouls off the first pitch. It is 0-1 to Jason Dominguez. He is 0 for 3 in tonight's game. Schreiber sets on the 0-1. Misses on that pitch. It is 1 ball, 1 strike now to Dominguez. Dominguez looking for his first hit of the game. As Schreiber sets here on the 1-1. Here's the pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike now to the Martian. Schreiber sets here on the 2-1. And the pitch. And there's a broken bat. Well, second, so 1 out. Dominguez grounds out. So we have 1 away. This brings up Anthony Volpe, who's 0 for 3 in tonight's game. As Schreiber sets here against Volpe. First pitch. 1-0. Ball 1 to Anthony Volpe. So we have 1 away here in the top of the ninth. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. It's 1 ball, no strike to Anthony Volpe. As Schreiber sets here on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Anthony Volpe. Schreiber sets on the 1-1. Here's the pitch. Check swing, foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Anthony Volpe. Schreiber sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch was way outside. It's a 2-2 count to Volpe as Schreiber sets. Here's the 2-2. Volpe fouls it off, staying alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes still to Anthony Volpe. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, top of the ninth. Yankees have a 1-0 lead in what is a pitcher's duel tonight, folks. Schreiber sets. And a 2-2. Volpe fouls it back, staying alive. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes to Anthony Volpe. Schreiber sets. Here's the 2-2. Volpe strikes out for out number 2. Volpe's 0 for 4 in tonight's game. And now that brings up J.C. Escada to the plate. Escada is 1 for 3 in tonight's game. First pitch. Ball 1. 1-0 to Escada. Schreiber sets on the 1-0. And the pitch. That is in there for a strike. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Escada. Schreiber sets on the 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes to J.C. Escada. Schreiber sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch to Escada is grounded foul. Still staying alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Schreiber sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. Escada fouling it back, trying to stay alive here, making Schreiber work. So we have 2 outs, top of the 9th. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes still to J.C. Escada. As Schreiber sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Escada. The count is even. Schreiber sets here on the 2-2. Here's the pitch. And Escada hits that ball deep into right field. It is off the wall. He is going to go for 2. It is a 2-out double for J.C. Escada as he keeps the inning alive. Let's go. Great piece of hitting there by Escada. Very nice. And that'll bring up Pablo Reyes to the plate. So second hit of the night for J.C. Escada. He's 2 for 4 in tonight's game. Oh, we got Pablo Reyes, folks, who scored the run for the Yankees. Another scoring opportunity here as Reyes takes strike 1. I don't think he liked that call. Well, 1 for 2 game for Reyes. He had a sac bunt, had a single, also scored the run, the only run for the New York Yankees tonight. The 0-1. Check swing, foul. 0-2 now to Pablo Reyes. Devin Williams is warming up in the bullpen. Due up in the bottom of the 9th. Pasquantino, Perez, Caglione, 4, 5, 6 batters. Escada takes his lead there at second base. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Bottom of the 9th, folks. Coming up. Devin Williams will be coming into the game to face the 4, 5, 6 batters of the Royals. It is time to start sweating. Yankees up by 1 run. Let's freaking go. All right. Oh, man. What a game. Reyes and Volpe are useless. I mean, Reyes got a single in the last inning, and he scored the only run. Certainly wasn't useless tonight, and he had that little nice toss with the glove a couple of innings ago. Yeah, Desiree at 1, Welkin at 2, Sunil at 3. That's your top 3 right now. Do I have any Tums? Not with me. But bottom of the 9th coming up. Y'all better get ready. If you need to start hanging on to something or start eating something just to ease the stress, by all means, go for it. Well, up to Devin Williams to prove himself. All right, here we go, folks. Here we go. Williams warming up, gets his warm-up pitches. Last chance for the Kansas City Royals. It's about to get real intense here. Time for Reyes or not for Reyes, but for Williams to really show himself, prove himself here in a 1-0 game. Pasquantino is going to lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. As Williams sets here against Pasquantino. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 0-1 to Pasquantino. Pasquantino is 1 for 3 in tonight's game. Williams sets on the 0-1. And the pitch is hit into left field. And playable for Dominguez. He makes the play for out number 1. Yankees are 2 outs away. And that'll bring up Salvador Perez to the plate. Perez is 1 for 3 in tonight's game. Oh, man. So Williams better be real careful with this guy. As Williams sets here against Perez. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. 1-0. Williams sets here on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. It's a chopper right to Volpe. He throws over to first for out number 2. The Yankees are 1 out away, folks. That'll bring up Jack Caglione. One more out, folks. One more out. Jack Caglione at the plate. He is 0 for 3 in tonight's game. So, last hope here for Caglione to make something happen. Trying to keep this game alive. As Williams sets here against Caglione. And the pitch. Pitch is high for ball 1. 1-0. Oh, snap. We got VN 100 Sentimentos. He says he's Brazilian. He's following the game. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to Brazil, bro. Thanks for joining. It's 2 balls, no strikes now to Caglione. Yankees are 1 out away from sweeping this series before they make their way to Boston to play the Red Sox at Fenway. Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss. It's 2 balls, 1 strike to Caglione. As Williams sets here on the 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Let's play that 2-strike horn. Here we go. Williams sets 2-2. Fouled. Foul ball. Caglione still staying alive. Yankees are 1 out away from taking the series or making a sweep. 2-2. Ball in the dirt. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Caglione. Oh, my God. Anybody's heart's pumping? Working overdrive. Nick Lofton waiting on deck. Williams sets On the 3-2. Payoff coming. Here it is. And he struck him out looking. And the game is over. And just like that, the Yankees win this game 1-0. And they sweep the Kansas City Royals, folks. Fourth 1-0 win this season for the Yankees, most in Major League Baseball. Let's freaking go. What do we think? Are we happy? Are we happy or what? Are we happy or what? What a sweep. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Yes. Get your brooms out, people. Get your brooms out. Get your brooms out. What a game that was, wasn't it? My God, it was pretty much a pitcher's duel for most of the game. Don't get another nosebleed? Yeah, I'm not planning on it. Y'all never be as happy as me there, Roddy. Just kidding. I'm just playing. But no, I'm happy with it. I don't care, man. I'll take that 1-0 win. It was a pitcher's duel tonight. Yankees pitching did really good. Bullpen came through when it mattered. Yeah, I know the umps kind of made some mistakes. Reyes is the hero of the game. He is the hero of the game. I'm sorry, but yes, you got to give credit where credit is due. Reyes scored the only run in the game. I will take it. Will Warren had a fantastic outing. Yankees bullpen came through. Even with these guys being in a jam, they still came through. Thank you, Carlos. Yeah, I had a nosebleed earlier, dude. I had to take myself off the camera there, Beagle. I had a nosebleed in the middle of the play-by-play, so I took myself off the camera. I was still calling the game while I was trying to attend to that. Yeah, the defense was awesome for the Yankees. Overall, man, it was just, it was a very intense game. I knew it was going to be like a low-scoring game. I predicted 4-3, but I wasn't expecting 1-0. But, Yankees get another 1-0 win game. It's their fourth one of the season, most in Major League Baseball. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. But Leiter Jr. gets the win. He's 4-3 with a 3.95 ERA. Urseg gets the loss, 1-2 with a 1.88 ERA. Devin Williams gets his ninth save of the season. His ERA right now at 5.68, so slowly but surely coming down. Allergies there, Mr. Cadil? No, I mean, like I do get like seasonal allergies, but they don't last long. It's only for like a few days up to a week. So usually that's the thing with me and allergies. I think it's just the dry weather here, and then probably lack of water. So I've just been drinking a lot of water. So yeah, Volpe with that slick play for sure, man. I was calling. That was awesome. Carlos, the game plan is for me to call the game tomorrow, yes, unless if something comes up. So I'll just be on the lookout. Keep the notifications on. All right, but I am going to end it right here, though, folks. But you guys and gals are the best. Thank you all for tuning in for this play-by-play. Yankees get the series sweep. Not a lot there, Mr. Cadil. No. Yeah, and who said I can't? I can multitask. I'm not the best multitasker, but I can multitask if needed, But yeah, you're welcome, welcome. But thank you all again very, very much. You guys and gals are the best. You all are awesome. Yankees get the sweep. Now they make their way to Fenway. They got to get that revenge against the Red Sox. They got to get that revenge, man. They got to make something happen there. But thank you all very, very much. Have a great night, everyone. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way out. If you're watching this on the rerun, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you're new. All right, let's continue growing this channel out and keep spreading the word. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, let's go Yankees. We are out. Enjoy your Thursday night. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.